Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and to another Transformers review. Today we're going to be taking a look at MechFans Toys MS25 Flywheel, and this is their version of a Legends scale tracks. Now, long-time viewers or people who've seen my reviews for Fingers on Plastic will know that I don't generally get boxes for these things, but this one there was no option for not having the box, so yeah, you get to see an in-box review this time. Well, not an in-box review, but you get to see what the box looks like, because I don't usually get them. So yeah, it looks really cool. Now, I will admit, I know that MFT knock off loads of people's drawings and artwork and stuff. I have no idea where this artwork comes from, but it looks pretty good. So yeah, it's kind of mixed feelings with these, isn't it? I don't know who's done it, but it does look really good. It kind of looks like one of those old Dreamwave pictures, so it might be out of one of them. Anyway, as you can see, it's MS25 Flywheel and Mechanic Toys, which I believe is just another version of MFT. So yeah, so that's the front. You've got that artwork on that side as well, and then on the back you get some lovely product shots. That, and then there's a picture there again of tracks in his vehicle mode. There's nothing really on the top, and you just get all the info and stuff on the bottom. So right, let me take him out of the box and we'll take a closer look at the toy. Right, so here's tracks out of his box, and we'll start off in vehicle mode because that's how he was packaged. So right, so let's see what he comes with. He comes with the instructions, and again they're the same MFT instructions that we've seen the last couple of reviews that I've done, and as you can see they've got some nice photographs on there, so it's easy for you to follow along. And yeah, it's two sheets again, so it's those. You get a really nice little blaster, non-transformable, but it's really well detailed, beautifully painted as well. I wish Hasbro would put in this amount of effort into the official figures that MFT put into theirs, because we could get something really outstanding. But anyway, looks really good. It's really nice. You can tell it's blaster. Just needs a teeny weeny little Autobot symbol. Don't know that I've got one small enough for that. It's really tiny. Just for comparison, there's the Shockwave Mini-Mate that I reviewed a little while ago. So it's just a smidge shorter than a Mini-Mate figure. So yes, it's quite small, but it's really nice. So he has that. He comes with his blaster, done in a nice metallic silver. Very swish. And then he comes with these the boosters or the rocket jets for his vehicle mode. And the lasers that go above his head. We'll put those on in a bit. And then last but by no means least, he comes with the obligatory alien face, because every Trax has to have one of these now, in the same way that every Optimus has to come with that Energon axe. These just go in a little bag and go in a box, because I have no interest in displaying my figures with these heads. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong. It's a nice added extra. But honestly, I'd rather they just do away with this and just charge me a few dollars less. Anyway, oh, pardon me. So let's have a look at the vehicle mode, and it does look really swank. Really nice. You can see he's done it in this gorgeous metal flake. Really shines. And you can put a symbol there and one up there, which I will be doing at some point. Nice silver windows. And look, the wheels are pinned. This is what pinned wheels look like, Hasbro. Look at that. Look, it is doable for, you know, on a budget. Yeah. Lights painted at the back. Just really nicely done. And I should say as well that the wheels are cast in grey, but they are painted silver on the rims, which does look really good. And everything tucks away quite nicely underneath. We'll have a closer look at that when we get into the robot mode. But yeah, overall, it looks really good. I'm really happy with this one. Can he roll? Yeah, he rolls okay as well. Oh, you can't see that because there we go. Yeah, he's nice. Right, so we've had a look at the alt mode. Let's get into the robot mode. So for the flying mode, there's two different ways you can do this, but they're both very similar. So if you come to the underside, and you're just going to lift these up like so, and then you just fold these out, and you're going to rotate it out on this ball joint here, so it just comes out like so. Same on the other side, like so. So the first way is you take this piece and you rotate this around. I mean, you have to do this for either one anyway, to be honest, but this is how it works for this way. And then this is just going to slide in. You can see there are two holes here, and there are two round tab pieces here and here. So you're just gonna chuck it all over the place. No, you're just gonna slide that into there, as I said. And you go. Yep. It's quite fiddly. It doesn't want to work for me. It worked just now. Come on. There we go. So just slide that into there, and that holds in like that. So then what you do, you come back to the arms, and then you have the wheels facing upwards like this, and you fold out the arms, rotate this around, and then this piece is going to rotate here, and then you're basically just going to slide his hand onto that peg there. So he's holding onto that like so, and then you just rotate the wing out, and then it's the same on the other side. Just bring that around, rotate this whole section around, and slide it on like so, and just get the wings, get the arms and the wings all properly situated. Oh, I've got one wrong. Hold on, which one have I got wrong? Oh, I've got that one wrong. Of course I have. It needs to be facing upwards. That's it. Oh, there we go. So that's the first way you can do it, and that looks alright. Looks pretty good. Oh, nice little flight mode. Yeah, that looks alright. But the second way you can do it, if you take these back off. Okay, it's going to come with it. Alright, let me put that back on. Right, don't fiddle me about this time. Go on properly this time. Oh, flipping heck. Oh dear. It's always fun here, isn't it? Go on, and you go. Right. So, this one basically, you're just going to fold those arms back over and re-tab them here. Like so. So it's a bit more, it's a bit more like that. The only trouble with doing it that way is that you lose the stability that having the hands holding these pegs provides, so you can more easily knock these out of whack. But I mean, that looks alright. I think either way is fine. Personally, I think I like this slightly better. It looks slightly better to me. But I mean, to be honest, I've got quite a few tracks now, and I never ever display them in this mode. Pretty much, I do this for review, and then I'd never do it again. So, but it looks alright. So we'll just put that all back, and we'll just take that out. Won't need that anymore. Fold that down, and you can just bring this back in. Slightly fiddly, just getting that little joint there around. Although I'm probably just making it look worse than it is. Hold on, I'll do this off camera and then I'll come back and we'll do the transformation. Right, so for the transformation, you're going to want to come to the underside, and we're going to take these bits back out again. Let's move those around. It's a bit of a fiddle getting these around, but it's not too bad. Like so. Pop this bit upwards. Just come on, focus. This bit upwards and rotate it. I'm going to come back to that in a bit. Come down to the legs. We'll come down to the underside again, and just going to want to push this bit upwards, like so. Pop the legs, and then you're going to want to open these up. So just open that one up like that. Rotate this foot piece out. Come to here, pull this out to here, and then there's a little piece, there's a little flap just at the back there. You're just going to want to, before you take the leg any further, you're just going to want to rotate that all the way out, like so, and carry on bringing the leg up. And you can see there's a tab there that's going to go into that hole there, like so. And you can fold this back in, fold this filler part in. It does have a tendency to go all the way back if you push it, so just be mindful of that. And then you're just going to flip out this heel piece. So that's that leg, and then just do the same on the other side. So open this up, rotate the foot out up to about there, flip that bit, closed, let that panel down, and bring out the heel. You're going to rotate the whole thing at the waist, and now you can push this piece back. Okay. Why does it want to go back? There we go. And just make sure you've got this all the way up, and then it's just a matter of orientating the arms, which you cannot see because it is not focused. So just bring them out, rotate down, wings up, and then lastly you're just going to want to take this piece here, and you can see there's some tab parts on the inside there. They're just going to go over this bit here. Just, you want to keep your finger on one of these tail plane pieces though, otherwise it will just flip back out at you. So just pop that on like that, and then it's just a matter of getting everything in place. Wings up, and that is about that. And there you go, there you've got Trax in his robot mode. And I think he looks awesome. I'm so happy with this. It's kind of like Hasbro went, oh yeah, we're making a deluxe class tracks and it's going to be awesome. And Mech Fans Toys went, rather we got it and we realised how crap it was, and Mech Fans Toys just went, yeah, it's okay, we got this, and gave us a really good tracks. Now I will say, if you have seen my Hasbro tracks video, I did say in that I didn't have too many problems with my tracks. But my Road Rage is just a big floppy mess and it's just awful. So yeah, this is definitely better. I've just got that. Nope, it's... No, oh, I did have it right. That way, that way, that way, X, that way. That way, there we go. That's right. Now he's right. And yeah, so let's get in. Let's get in close and have a look at that mush. And it's a good face sculpt as well. It looks really good. It's definitely tracks. I think the only thing that I think the Hasbro version did better was that bit where you could push the chest in. But I mean, at this size class, it's not a huge issue. But yeah, the face sculpt is really nice. Definitely looks like tracks. There is a Road Rage version of this as well, but it is essentially just the exact same figure in red. They have not changed the head, so I don't know if I'll get that one, because for some reason this is one of the more expensive MFT figures. So, I don't know, maybe if I see it cheap I'll get it, but... And yeah, you can see you've got some detail in here now on the crotch piece. Some nice paintwork. And you've got a nice couple of bits down there on the knees. And as with all of Mech Fans Toys figures, they are pretty cartoon accurate, so you don't get a lot of detail. But that's why I buy them. I don't want huge amounts of detail. I'm quite happy with them being cartoon accurate. And that's what we saw on the vehicle mode. So yeah, there's not much new in this mode. You can move the lasers on the top here up and down if you want to, so you get some articulation in there. As for the rest of the articulation, you can move the head. It does seem to be on a ball joint, but it's a bit limited because of this whole section here. That's a bit of a shame, but it's not, you know, it's not too much of an issue. The arms are still on that ball socket, so you can go all the way around. You can go up and down both on the ball socket and on its own separate joint. And obviously you can move these wing pieces out of the way. Upper arm rotation. And it does have this ball jointed elbow. Nothing at the wrists. Obviously it does have that waist twist. Legs will go that far out. And that far back. All the way out to the sides. Does have a thigh rotation. And he does have a knee bend. Doesn't rotate, but just bends. And the feet, the toes have a little bit of movement, and you can move them up and down. But, so yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty well articulated for a little chap. So, for comparison, I didn't do a comparison in his vehicle mode because I don't have another car that size. But here's Brainstorm. So you can see he's a little bit shorter than Brainstorm, but that's probably about right. We never really saw these two in the Headmasters cartoon, so yeah, it's not massively accurate, but he's yeah, I mean, Brainstorm's more of a current deluxe class size. He's only just marginally shorter than Studio Series Cliff Jumper. He's just like a millimetre shorter than him. So, yeah, Trax is more of a sort of a slightly oversized Legion class. What used to be, no, yeah. Crikey. Legends class before they decided to start packing Legends class figures in and pretending they were deluxe class figures. That's the sort of size that he is. So, yeah, it's decent. You can give him his weapon. said. There we go. So it holds that perfectly, no problem there. It's not going to slip out anytime soon or anything, so that's good. The head you have to unscrew to put on, and I'll be honest, I'm never going to use it, so I'm just going to put that there so you get a general idea. So that's what it'll look like with the head on. The alien head, I should say. I mean, it's quite funny, but yeah, I'm never going to use it. And he can, I don't know that he can hold Blaster. Let me see if he can hold him in his hand. Don't think so. No, I don't think so, and I'm not going to force it. But you can do that thing where he's got him like on his shoulder or something. You'd have to balance him, you can't. There you go. So you can do that. I always found that quite funny. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with him. I think he's really cool. I'm a massive fan of MFT. I think their figures are awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to keep getting them. However many they make, I'll buy, because I just really like them. I think they're really good. So I think that's about it, guys, for this one. I do have some more MFT. I've got some other APC and stuff coming up, so stay tuned for that. But for this one, that's it. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.